Welcome back to Ardmore High School here on the AHS Sports Network. We're here for Game 3, the area tournament, 2026 area tournament. It's the finals of the winners bracket between your Ardmore Tigers and the visiting East Limestone Indians. Just to recap the first game of the day, when your Ardmore Tigers defeated Brewer 7-5. Just to recap that, Fallon Broadway started on the mound, got the win, the Tigers. Lauren Bates came in relief and closed out the game, pitched the last 2 innings. Offensively, had Sullivan Smith had 2 hits for the Tigers, and then McKenna Hall, Peyton Pennington, Fallon Broadway, Briley Joe Lawhorn, Piper Abbott, and Raylan Dipsey, along with Kiki Embry, each had 1 hit. So just about everybody in the lineup in Game 1 got a hit for the Tigers. The Tigers are 3-0 against East Limestone this year, winning both the regular season matchups as well as a game in the Limestone County tournament. Lady Tigers are now 25-24-1 on the year coming into this game. Now that schedule can be a little deceptive because I know how Coach King thinks and how she schedules games, and she's going to put these girls in tournaments that's really going to challenge them. They went to Hoover tournament, Vestavia Hills tournament, where there's a lot of 7A schools. Tuscaloosa County had a tournament, so she's really challenged these girls, and I know she's hoping that that level of competition, seeing that level of competition, is going to pay off here postseason play. Both teams are still, your Tigers are out on the field warming up. The coaching staff / grounds crew are working on putting the finishing touches on the field. We don't have a starting lineup yet for either team. We'll just have to get that as the game goes. Beautiful night out here. Couldn't ask for much better weather. I'd say probably upper 60s. First game, the wind was blowing. The wind's kind of died down a little bit tonight, so hopefully it's a great night of ball and we can bring you something to be excited about. Going back to the first game, kind of started off slow offensively. The Patriots got on the board, scored 1 in the we went up 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. They came back and scored 2 in the top of the 4th, 2 in the top of the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. Ardmore put up a 6 spot in the bottom of the 5th. Bats came alive. We had some hard hit balls early in the game, but they were right at the defense. And if you know anything about baseball, softball, you keep hitting the ball hard, eventually the ball is going to find a hole, and that's what happened. And we were able to capitalize on that. You can see on your picture Coach Jones marking the batter's box for us. The survival flight. We have a shot that survival flight flew over earlier today and got this shot for us that you see. Give them a big shout out for helping us out there. That was early on in Game 1. You can tell how good the field's looking. Daryl Bryant does a great job on the grass, has it looking good. I'm sure the Black and Gold Club got out and worked on that Tiger Eye logo past couple of days. I don't know who all was in on that, but I'm just going to give the club the credit for that. Looks like the Tigers are finishing up, taking field. Umpires are coming onto the field. Oh. Yeah, I know. Let's see. I can give you, let's see. Trying to pull up East Limestone stats from defeated Priceville Bulldogs in Game 2 of the tournament by a score of 6-1. For East Limestone, let's look at Kaylee Matthews and Grace Belot led them offensively with 2 hits each. This Scarlett Brown did have a home run for the Lady Indians. The Indians are coached by head coach Brett Nave, assistant coach Blake Montgomery, and Brian Smith. Our Tigers are led by head coach Whitney King, assisted by Tim Jones, Andy Jordan, Sherry Gravett, Sam Jordan, and Reagan Thompson, I'm sorry. Waited on Coach King. Coaches are exchanging lineup cards, so shouldn't be too long till we get started. Looks like Ardmore won the coin toss and elected to be home. That kind of surprised me because I thought they did it by seeding here in the first round. Just to give you a heads up, the winner of this game will play tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the finals. The loser will play at 12 o'clock tomorrow, I think. So we will update you on the entire bracket at the completion of tonight's game. Never seen a high school umpires meeting, coaches meeting go this long. But this is the finals of the winners bracket. It is a double elimination tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ardmore High School for the third game in today's area tournament.
Looks like we are going to announce the lineups again.
Starting lineups at this time for the visitors on the scoreboard. East Limestone Indians. Leading off, playing center field, number 15, Blake Baker. Batting second, playing third base, number 2, Kaylee Matthews. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 6, Mahaley Lassie. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 5, Scarlett Brown. Batting fifth, catching, number 8, Grace Belot. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 14, Presley McMahon. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 25, Morgan Stoudemire. Batting eighth, your DP, number 30, Lala Schmidt. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 9, Campbell Reese. And your pitcher today, the flex, is number 28, Mallory Hinton. And now you're starting on
Not sure if you can hear the starting lineups in the background, but Ken, I will leading off for the Tigers, McKenna Hall, the catcher.
Your left fielder, number 5, Peyton Pennington.
Batting second in left field, Peyton Pennington.
Playing first base, number 12, Fallon Broadway.
Batting third and playing first base, number 12, Fallon Broadway.
Playing second base.
And now we've got it up. Cadence Williams, second baseman, batting cleanup.
Batting fifth and playing third base, number 27, Piper Abbott.
Piper Abbott, batting fifth.
Batting sixth and playing
Sullivan Smith in right field, batting sixth. Raylan Dempsey at shortstop, 7.
playing shortstop, number 1,
Brinley Dempsey playing first and batting 8. And Kiki Embry be batting 9th.
24, Brinley Dempsey.
So Brinley's actually a DP.
Number 33, Kiki Embry.
On the mound today will be Briley Joe Lawhorn,
Is number 9, Briley Joe.
sophomore. Southpaw gets the call for game 2. Our Tigers are really young this year. Just for tonight's game, we have 3 freshmen starting on the infield. Broadway at first, Raylan Dempsey at short, and Piper Abbott at third. Briley Joe, as I said, is a sophomore, and then We have sophomore Kiki Embryon Jr. In center field, and then Sullivan Smith, Peyton Pennington, and McKenna Hall are juniors. No seniors on this year's team, so I know that's been something, the way it's good, because everything you're doing this year is a build-up for next year, because you're going to have the same team pretty much. You may have some moving up off of JV. Leading off for the East Limestone Indians, number 15, Blake Baker. Here's the first pitch of the game. Ball one. Just a little high. Ball two. There's strike one. Nice job of painting the outside corner right there. Wanted to get in, get a strike on the board. Just a little outside. That's a good pitch right there. Pitch before was called a strike. You're hoping that batter will chase as it's just a little bit off the plate. It's a foul ball. Full count to Baker. Foul ball. She fouled that off to keep it from hitting her, I believe. We'll take it. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Baker's battling, trying to stay alive. Lawhorn with the 3-2 pitch. Strike three. Got her swinging. Baker goes down for the first out of the game. Bringing up number 2, Kaylee Matthews for the Lady Indians. Strike one. That is great job of getting ahead in the count to start off here. Hard ground ball in the 5-6 hole. Dempsey knocks it down, but unable to make the throw right there. Just a great job getting to the ball and knocking it down, keeping it, and then field. It's going to bring up number 6, Mahaley Lassie. Ground ball to Abbott at third. Throws and gets the lead runner. Great job of Piper Abbott there. A little hesitation, thinking about going to first, but she does get the lead out. East Limestone coach asking if that was not a foul ball. He thinks that Lassie fouled it off her foot. I don't think she did. Field umpire is saying, looks like he's shaking it off also. Might be able to read some lips there. The lead runner is out. That was Matthews going to second, so that's 2 outs. Lassie's at first, and that's going to bring up the cleanup batter, Scarlett Brown. Ball one. Brown had a home run in the previous game against Priceville. There's a line drive. Oh, Sullivan Smith with an outstanding catch in right field. Running back in the hole, reaches up, jumps, makes the great catch. What a great way to get that started. If that drops, East Limestone scores a run easily. Hopefully that's a play that can get us in here and get us jump started right off the bat. Okay, we got a replay right here. There it is. We got a great group of kids out in the outfield that hung around for this game. I was afraid that after game one and having that game break that they would leave, but they are back out and looks like they're going to be loud and into the game again, game three. I'll be honest with you, I thought that ball was overhead. When it was hit, I didn't think we had a chance to catch it. But great job drop stepping and retreating back to the ball. Starting it off in the bottom of the first for your Lady Tigers will be McKenna Hall, followed by Peyton Pennington and Fallon Broadway. Coming into the tournament, Hall is batting .256 with the on base percentage of .427, 4 home runs and 20 RBIs. She does lead the team with 21 walks. A lot of these base on balls have come since she's been put at the leadoff spot. She's done a great job of getting on base, trying to generate offense for your Lady Tigers. Mallory Hinton is back in the circle. I think she pitched game one for them. So here comes Hall. First pitch is in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder's going back. It drops at the bottom of the fence. Hall is digging, trying to get to third, and she is in safe. McKenna Hall with the leadoff triple. Fly ball to left field, drops right at the base of the fence. It's going to bring up. We'll bring up number 5, Peyton Pennington. The speedster is a slapper. Probably looking, put the ball on the ground here somewhere. Hinton starts her off with a strike. Looked a little high and out, but Pennington bats. Pennington leads the team in batting, .413 average, .481 home run on base percentage. Also has 33 steals. There's a shot to right field. Base hit for Pennington brings in Hall for the first run of the game as the Tigers go up 1-0. Hard line drive. Brings up Fallon Broadway. Look for Pennington to steal here. Good lead there. First pitch is a strike to Broadway. Broadway batting .390, second highest average on the team. 40 RBIs leads the team. There's ball one. Pennington is stealing. She's up at second. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Broadway with a great bunt. Back to Hinton. Hinton throws over as number 25, Morgan Stodmeyer, comes over and covers first base, but it does advance the runner. Brings up number 3, second baseman, Cadence Williams. Starts with ball 1 to Williams. Pass ball right here. Wild pitch would be nice, but pitch is just a little bit outside. 2 balls, no strikes. There's strike 1. Williams looking for her pitch right here, something she can drive hard into the outfield. It's a little low and out. Brings up 3-1. Foul ball on a check swing. The full count. Cadence leads the team in doubles this year with 15. About time, good time for another one. That may be it. Ball's going to drop in the outfield to score Pennington. Williams holds up at first for the single. Gives your Lady Tigers a 2-0 lead. Going to bring up the third baseman, Piper Abbott. Ball 1 to Abbott. Ball low, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Looped into left field. It's going to drop down for a base hit for Abbott. Dropped in front of the left fielder, Campbell Reese. We got 2 on. Sullivan Smith will be up, but there is a visit on the mound by Coach Nave. Okay. And I think we're going to go back to Cadence Williams' hit. The replay right here. Yes, that's Cadence. Line drive to left field, followed up by, I thought we might have Piper. All right. Stepping in, Sullivan Smith, junior right fielder, who had the spectacular catch in the top of the first. Pop fly, shallow center field in no man's land, and it's going to drop. It's down, but they do get the force out. Get Williams forced out. It dropped between the center fielder, left fielder, and shortstop. But Williams, as the runner at second, had to hold up to see if the ball was caught and was kind of stuck in no man's land. So not much she could do there. 2 outs, runners at first and second, brings up Raylan Dempsey, the freshman. Heads up. Now you got to catch that up here if it comes up here. Foul ball came over our heads. I thought it was coming in the booth with us. Foul ball. Kelly, you got to make that catch when the ball comes toward me. Ground ball to third. Third baseman fields it, steps on the bag for the third out, but great first inning for your Lady Tigers as we bring, I think, 7 batters to the plate, score 2 runs. So after 1, Ardmore 2, East Limestone 0. So leading off for the Indians in the top of the second will be Grace Belot. Lawhorn still in the circle. Here's the first pitch. Up just a little high. There's strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the Indian catcher. Oh, just a little inside. Two balls and 1 strike. Does look like Belot's backed off the plate a little more. Ooh, good pitch. Blue didn't like that. 3 balls and 1 strike to Belot. Ground ball. Off of Piper Abbott's glove at third. Probably going to be ruled an error on the Tigers. That's going to bring up Presley McMunn, number 14. There's a pitch, bunt, fielded by Lawhorn. Oh, she tried to make the throw to second, but the runner was already there. So that's going to put runners at first and second for the Tigers. And bring up number 25, Morgan Stodmeyer, the second baseman. Lawhorn can get her to give us a ground ball right here. Ball one, low and outside. Belot at second, McMahon at first. There's the bunt. It is foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stodmeyer. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball too high. And the 2-1 pitch. Bunted back. Abbott fields it, throws to first, but Stodmeyer beats the throw to first. Very close play there. That's going to load the bases for the Lady Indians. Going to bring up here's the replay. Going to play it first. Good bunt. Abbott comes up, calls everybody off, makes the play, but yeah, she was safe. I'll give him credit on that one. Great job by the catcher, McKenna Hall, here trying to take charge, take command, calling the infield in, giving Lawhorn some words of encouragement right here. The bases loaded with Lala Schmidt up the bat. Here's the pitch. Great job getting ahead in the count right here. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it hits Schmidt. That's going to score a run for the Indians. We'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, number 9, Campbell Reese. 2-1 your score. Lawhorn misses just a little outside. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball hit to Williams. She comes home and gets the lead out at home. Great play by Williams coming home. McKenna Hall had to stretch like a first baseman, did a good job of keeping her foot on the plate to record the first out of the inning. It's going to get them back to the top of the order. Number 15, Blake Baker. Still bases loaded, 1 out. Pop fly off of Dempsey's glove. She's going to go to third and get the force out at third, but it does score a run there. So that is going to tie the game up at 2, but it does give us 2 outs. It leaves the Indians with runners at first and second, with Mahaley Lassie coming up to bat. Change up was low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Inside for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ooh, must have been a little high. Look good from our viewpoint here. I'm sorry, this is Matthews. He is not Lassie. I'm sorry, Kaylee Matthews up the bat. 3-1 is count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch. Strike 2. Matthews had a single in the first inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, 2-2's our score. Here's the full count pitch. Pop up foul territory down the right field line. Drops for a foul ball. Broadway, Williams, and Smith all chasing after that. Oh, let's try this one more time. Ball 4. Now, the bases are full, and now Mahaley Lassie is up to bat. See if Lawhorn can get ahead with a strike in first pitch here. A weak ground ball to shortstop. Raylan Dempsey makes the play to Fallon Broadway for 3 outs, leaving the bases loaded for the Indians. That was a big play right there. Good job by Lawhorn getting the ground ball to get us out of the inning. So after 1.5, score is tied 2-2. We still have a good little crew of middle schoolers right down in front of us that you might can hear in the background. Older students are lining the fence in the outfield. Leading off for the bottom of the second for the Lady Tigers will be Brinley Dempsey. Brinley came in and batted in game 1 and got a big hit back up the middle in our 5th inning rally that we had. So it'll be Dempsey followed by Kiki Embry, and then I think we'll be back to the top of the order.
Brinley Dempsey.
Hinton still in the circle. Foul ball. I think that was going to hit her if she didn't swing, I think. So no balls, 1 strike. Ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Low and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch is fouled over. Foul ball. Good hustle by Matthews trying to make the play. Two balls, 2 strikes to Dempsey. Foul ball coming back right here in the bleachers. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Be big if Dempsey can get on to start the inning here. And the 3-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. All right, so here's 3-2 pitch. Foul ball. Dempsey battling. I think this will be pitch 8, maybe for the at-bat. Another foul ball. And there's another foul ball. She's it. She is. I don't know if Hinton can slow it down anymore or not. But she would definitely be out in front. So here we go. 3-2 again. Pop up. Oh. Belot got back to the netting. Ball hit her glove and dropped out. So we'll try it again. The 3-2 pitch. Foul ball. I think that one was going to hit her also. Let's see if I can. No, this is looking at Game Changer. This is pitch 13, I think. And great at bat by Dempsey. Let me recount that. Yeah, 13 pitch at bat right there. Kept fouling it off. Then she wins that battle right there. So Dempsey's at first. Going to bring up the 9-hole hitter this game, number 33, Kiki Embry. First pitch, strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Ground ball. Going to try to turn it. Gets the lead runner at second. Stoudemire fields the ball at second. Feeds to Lassie, covering the bag for the first out. Brings us back to the top of the lineup. Number 26, McKenna Hall, who got us started in the bottom of the first inning with a deep fly ball to the base of the fence in left field. Here's the first pitch from Hinton. Ball 1 inside. They're checking to see. The umpire in the field says no. We'll take it. So 1-0 to Hall. Yeah, they did not approve of that. Coaches stepped out of the dugout. Fans got a little hot. Foul ball. Brings the count to 1-1. Again, great night for softball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The change up stayed up, and Hall lines out to left field for the second out. It's going to bring up the left fielder, number 5, Peyton Pennington.
Now batting, number 5, Peyton Pennington.
Pennington with a hard line drive to right field, her first at bat. The lefty steps in. Ball 1, Embry Steele. She's still second. Ball gets away. Ball got away at third, and Embry scores. Embry still second. The ball gets out into center field. She gets up, goes to third. The throw to third. Third baseman misses it. It goes over toward the dugout, and Embry scores. Gives your Tigers a 3-2 lead. Still 1 ball on Pennington. Ball 2. Pennington has been hot here recently. Had a big weekend this past weekend in their tournament in Birmingham. There's 3-0 to the speedster. Like to get her on. Get her to second for Broadway. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Pennington works the 4-pitch walk. That's going to bring up the freshman first baseman, Fallon Broadway. 2 outs. Pennington's off on the pitch. She is safe at second with the stolen base. Keeps adding to her team lead. Stolen bases. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. I'm sorry, he called that first pitch a strike. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2 low. I kind of think she did too. I think Pennington may have gotten a quick start there at first, but hey, it's not called. There's a deep fly ball to center field. It is gone. Home run, number 12, Fallon Broadway. 2-run home run. Dead center field for the freshman. Brought in Pennington and Broadway to make the score 5-2. Good guys, or good gals.
Now batting, number 3, Cadence Williams.
Hey, bring up the cleanup batter, number 3, second baseman, Cadence Williams. Strike 1. Let's see if Williams can keep it going with 2 outs. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Williams. Ball 1. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball too high. Brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball 3 low. Hinton has had to throw a lot of pitches this inning. There's a fly ball to left field by Williams, going to be caught out in left field by Campbell Reese. And that's the end of the bottom of the second inning, where the Tigers score 3 and now lead 5-2 after 2 complete innings. That inning started with a great at bat by Brindley Dempsey, who saw 13 pitches before drawing the walk. Lawhorn back warming up in the circle. Now we've given the lefty a 3-run lead here. Let's see if we can't come in and get a quick inning and get back to batting. Here we go in the top of the third. It's going to bring up the cleanup batter for the Lady Indians, Scarlett Brown. Lawhorn's pitch. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Ball 2 outside. And the 2-1 pitch. A little outside for ball 3. 3-1. Three-one pitch. Line drive back to center field, right back up the middle. Embry fields it in center field and gets the ball back in. That's a leadoff single for Brown here in the top of the third. We'll bring up the catcher, number 8, Grace Belot. Strike 1. Lawhorn getting ahead, throwing first pitch strikes this inning. And the 0-1 pitch. Changeup misses just outside. Belot reached on an error last inning that got their mini rally started. She fouls that one off left field side, third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Outside, Hall's throw down, pick off attempt at first. Brown slides back in safely. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lazy fly ball out to Williams, back just in the grass, about 2 steps in the grass for out number 1. Going to bring up number 14, Presley McMunn. One out, runner at first. Strike one to Lawhorn. Always better to work ahead. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike two. And the 0-2 to McMunn. Ooh, mighty close. Mighty close. Oh. A great pitch there by Lawhorn. And she went. Tiger. She's out. She's out too. We've got an out double play here. I don't know if the pitch. McMunn check swung. Dropped the ball. They appealed to the field umpire, and he said she did not go. Yes, the runner tried to advance from first to second, but Hall, with her cannon arm, was able to record the out at second. And now there's a 2-2 pitch. It's fouled off. So we got two outs now. Great job, Hall, not falling asleep there and forgetting about that runner at first. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just outside. Full count to McMunn. Ground ball in the 5-6 hole. Pennington fields it in left field and gets the ball back in for a single. It's going to bring up number 25, Morgan Stodmeyer, second baseman. Lawhorn's pitch. Strike one. Lawhorn's thrown first pitch strike to every batter this inning. Here's the 0-1. Strike two. Stodmeyer with the swing and miss. And the 0-2. Good pitch by Lawhorn, trying to see if she would chase one just a little outside. Lawhorn gets the sign from Hall. Here's the pitch. There's a foul ball. Stodmeyer singled on a bunt in the second inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Lawhorn. Change up, popped up. Hall chasing after it. Great job, McKenna Hall, almost down to the third base coach's box on the catch there. Great job getting out from behind the plate and getting the Tigers out of the inning. So after 2.5, your Tigers 5, Lady Indians 2. I've always said in ball, if you can win each inning, you're going to win the game. So far, your Lady Tigers have done that. Hinton remains in the game. I'm sorry, they have changed pitchers. This is Presley McMunn coming in to pitch. I'm not sure what the defensive change was for them. But again, the play tomorrow will start at 10 a.m. with Brewer and Priceville. The winner of that game will play the loser of this game at 12 o'clock to get us started tomorrow. All right, leading off the bottom of the third for the Lady Tigers, number 27, Piper Abbott. So here's McMunn's first pitch. Ball is high and outside for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and miss by Abbott. In the first inning, Abbott singled to right field. There's a deep fly to left. It hits at the base of the fence. Off the fence. Piper is coming to third. It's going to be a close play. She's safe. She's under the tag. Great job by Piper Abbott. Ball was hit to deep left center field. Abbott knew she was going 3 all the way. She never checked up. Throw came in. It was a close play, but she was able to get under the tag. Great start for the Lady Tigers here in the bottom of the third. Up to bat, Sullivan Smith takes strike 1 to start. Smith singled on a pop fly to the shortstop. First game, there's a base hit. Back up the middle. That's going to score Abbott. Put your Tigers up 6-2. Good effort by Stodmeyer at second, laying out, trying to stop the ball. It's going to bring up number 1, Raylan Dempsey. She grounded into a fielder's choice in the first inning to end the first inning. So we got 1 in, nobody out. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Foul ball out of play. Bring the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's McMunn's 1-1 pitch. Ball 2 outside. Here's 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Dempsey. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, ground ball to third, bobbles it. Going to make the play to first to get Dempsey by a step, but it does advance Smith to second. You get 2 strikes on you there. All you're trying to do is
Now batting.
trying to advance that runner
Dempsey.
if you can, and great job by Dempsey to do that. It's going to bring up her sister, Brindley Dempsey, who first plate appearance saw 13 pitches before drawing the walk. She comes up swinging first pitch here for a foul ball. Smith at second. Ball is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss by Dempsey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul territory. Good play over in foul territory by the third baseman, Kaylee Matthews, for the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Kiki Embry.
Number 33, Kiki Embry.
Embry takes ball 1 to start. Embry got on last at bat, was stealing second, ends up scoring on the play. There's ball 2 high. Smith with good speed at second base. So if we can get a ball out of the infield, I look for her to score. And there's the hit. Oh, just foul. Just foul. Great job, Embry, trying to take it down the left field line. Missed by about maybe a foot from being a fair ball. All right, here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch from McMahon. Embry stays alive by fouling it off. Two pitch, grounded to third base. She hesitated, barely gets Embry by a step. She kind of bobbled the ball for a second, and I thought it might give Embry time to get to the bag. But 1 run for the Lady Tigers in the bottom of the third makes your score 6-2. Just keep winning each inning. That's all you have to do. Embry's play at first. Yep. Close play, but got her by a step. Give the field umpire the credit. I think he's 2 for 2 on close plays out there. As we have balloons flying around in the bleachers right in front of me. Lawhorn finishes up her warm-up tosses. Paul's throw down to second base. And leading off for the Lady Indians in the top of the 4th, number 30, Lila Schmidt. pitch. Ball one outside. 6-2 Ardmore here in the top of the fourth. And the 1-0 pitch. Outside 2-0. Lawhorns just missing off the plate. And the 2-0. Line drive by Schmidt to left field. A single for Schmidt is going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Campbell Reese. Wouldn't surprise me if she tries to bunt right here. No outs. Ball one must have been low. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball, great job by Abbott. Diving stop. Oh! Great play by Abbott. Diving, making the stop. Trying to get the out at second. And just ball pops out of Williams' glove at second. But a great stop by the freshman third baseman. We're going to have a courtesy runner at second base. Number 22. All I have is the last name of Ash. Here's the replay of the great diving stop. Abbott throws from her knees. Williams just couldn't hold on to it at second. So runners at first and second. Gets him back to the top of the order. Blake Baker. And strike one by Lawhorn. The 0-1 pitch. Low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Set for the 1-1. Foul ball. Works in Lawhorn's favor. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No. 1-2 pitch. Foul ball. Baker continues to battle. Here's the pitch. Ground ball off Dempsey's glove. Great job by Williams coming over, fielding the ball, and stepping on second base to get the out. So we do get 1 out of it. Indians have runners at first and third now. 1 out. The number 2 batter in their lineup, the third baseman, Kaylee Matthews. Here's the replay for you. Dempsey lays out. Great job. Heads up play by Cadence at second base. Here's the pitch. Matthews. Low and outside for ball 1. Matthews steps back in. Pitch is up. 2 balls and no strikes. Matthews hits a shot at deep center field. Embry's going to make the play. There's a play at second. It's going to be a double for Matthews. They did score 1 run. Baker had to hold up at third. Ash did score on the play. Matthews is down, though. So that does make the score 6-3. Can't tell from where I'm at. The Lady Tigers infield's, looking at her leg. All right, looks like Matthews is getting up. They're going to have to help her off of her left knee. She's like, I don't need y'all's help. Let me limp off. Waiting to see who they're going to bring out as the sub, number 87, Kay Armstrong. Runners at second and third, one out. Going to bring Haley Lassie to the plate. So here we go. First pitch. This must have been just a little bit outside. Lassie is 0 for 2 on the game. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right back up the middle. Embry comes and fields it, throws in. The ball's cut by Broadway, but it will score another run. Lassie drives in a run for the Lady Indians. It's going to put runners at first and third for the cleanup batter, Scarlett Brown. Strike one. Lawhorn gets ahead of Brown. Lawhorn's 0-1 pitch. Strike two at the bottom of the zone. Lawhorn hadn't gone down there much tonight. She's ahead 0-2. Ball three's a little high. Or ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's your 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to Abbott. She comes home, and Hall makes a tag at home. Great play by Piper Abbott at third and McKenna Hall at home to cut down the lead runner for the second out of the top of the fourth. So the Indians have runners at first and second. I'm going to bring Belot up to the plate. She is 0 for 2 on the day. Ball one outside. Here's the replay at home. The catch and tag by Hall. And the pitch. Ball low. 2 balls, no strikes. To B-Lot, the catcher. And the 2-0 pitch. Fly ball to center field. Embry is under it. And that is a 3rd out of the inning. But the Lady Indians do score 2. And after 3.5, your Ardmore Tigers lead 6-4. I do want to give a shout out to the producer of this. First time this year we brought a softball game to your first night. This is game 2. Heath Haney, Kelly, his wife Kelly, and Cody Green on the cameras. I know standing up here where I am watching it on video, they're doing an outstanding job. It's neat to see the different camera angles. It looks like a professional job. And the AHS Sports Network for allowing us to bring you the ball game. McMunn's in for her 2nd inning of work. All right, so leading off the bottom of the 4th, the catcher, number 26, McKenna Hall. McKenna's 1 for 2 on the day. Oh, these balloons popping are a little scary. Oh. Typical. No balls, 1 strike to Hall. Swing and a miss. Just missed it there. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball. Shallow right field. Second baseman goes back. Makes the play about 10 feet out in the outfield grass to retire Hall for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, number 5, Peyton Pennington.
Well, it's going to bring up the left fielder, number 5, Peyton Pennington. Pennington's been on base every time this game. Tough break on pitch 1 there. Looked high and outside, but here's McMunn's 0-1 pitch. Fly ball, left center field. It's trouble, and it drops out in left field. Pennington's at second. She's on the way to third. The speedster's there easily for a leadoff triple for the Lady Tigers. Or not leadoff, but does give us a runner at third with just 1 out.
Now batting, number 12, Fallon Broadway.
Center fielder, left fielder, wasn't sure who wanted that ball. Here's Broadway. Her last at bat, she sent one over the fence in dead center field. The first pitch strike from McMunn. Here's the 0-1. Ball outside. Ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Foul ball, up and out of play. Tried to take out the Kona ice truck. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Broadway. 1 out, Pennington at third. Ball 3 outside. Here's 3-2. Ooh, must have been a little low there, but we'll take it. Ball 4, so Broadway with the walk. Puts runners at the corners for the Tigers, 1 out. Brings up the cleanup batter, Cadence Williams. Williams is due right here. She's due a hard hit. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Broadway cruises down to second. Probably ruled as... Loose ball comes out on the field. So 1 ball, no strikes to Williams. Strike 1. McMunn's 1-1. Is in the dirt. Good job by Belot. Keeping the ball in front. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball outside, 3-1. Williams can look for her pitch right here. Looking for something she can drive. Here's the pitch. And she drove it deep left field. Left fielder's going back. It hits at the base of the wall. 2 runs are going to score. That's a double, stand-up double for Cadence Williams. Scoring Pennington and Broadway. Pushes your Tigers lead back out to 4.
Now batting number 27, Piper Abbott.
And bring up number 27, Piper Abbott. Abbott tripled her last at bat. Still 1 out. Ball low. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Foul ball, up, heads up. Little man chasing after the ball, wipes out. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2 in the dirt. Here's the 2-1. Just a little high, missed by McMunn. 3 balls, 1 strike. Abbott looking for something to drive right here. Ball 4, not even close. Here's the... All right, so we have Williams at second, Abbott at first. Brings up the right fielder, Sullivan Smith. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first. First baseman fields the ball, steps on the bag for the second out of the inning. Does move runners. Here's the stand-up double by Williams. Runners at second and third. Left fielder kind of thought it was gone. I did too. All right. 2 on. Brings up shortstop Raylan Dempsey. Pop up in the middle. Ball drops in foul territory. It is a foul ball. Ball was popped up just in foul territory, not far out of the batter's boxes. 3 of them chasing after it. All right, here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Just missed it there. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's McMahon's 0-2. Ooh, good pitch on the changeup. Got Dempsey on the changeup. Good pitch by her. But the Tigers score 2 in the 4th and lead after 4 complete, 8-4. Did notice that Matthews was back out in the field for the Indians that part, so she's the one that came out with the injury earlier. So glad to see she's okay. All right. Lawhorn. Lawhorn through 4 innings, giving up giving up 4 runs, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 8 hits. Leading off for the Indians here in the top of the 5th is the pitcher, Presley McMahon. Ball 1. Ball's popped up in the air. Broadway comes in about halfway up the first base line to make the catch. That's 1 out. So that's going to bring up the second baseman, Stodmeyer. Stodmeyer is 1 for 2 on the day. Here's Lawhorn's first pitch. Just outside. Stodmeyer looking to bunt there. I think she did reach on a bunt earlier. Second inning. And the 1-0 pitch popped up, heads up over our heads here. They're aiming for us. Glad they have bad aim. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Lawhorn looks in, gets her sign. Here's the 1-2. Misses low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung and fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Great change up there by Lawhorn. Gets Stodmeyer to swing and miss for the second out of the inning. So we got number 30 coming up. Lila Schmidt, the DP. Be nice to get a 1-2-3 inning here. I think that would be the first one of the game. Lawhorn misses just outside ball 1. And the 1-0. Ooh, 2 balls, no strikes. Schmidt, the 8-hole batter. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Missed just high, 3-0. Yeah. There's a strike. All right, 3 balls, 1 strike. To Schmidt. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Great job by Lawhorn. Come back with 2 straight strikes here to bring the count to full. And the pitch. Just outside. It was close. Guess I jinxed him there, asking for a 1-2-3 inning. So that's going to bring up Campbell Reese, number 9. And the first pitch. Just outside. Ball 1. Lawhorn's 1-0 pitch. Hit right back up the middle to Embry, fields it, gets it back in. Schmidt had made it to second. So that's 2 on. Gets them back to the top of the order. Looks like we are having a pitching change. So Lawhorn goes 4 2/3. Well, we'll wait to get out of the inning to get her final numbers. Looks like our fans out in the outfield, our students out in the outfield, are fixing to get a nice surprise, as it looks like the Black and Gold Softball Club is delivering Domino's Pizza out to our students out in the outfield. I'm sure we'll hear them in just a few minutes. All right, end of the game for the Lady Tigers is Lauren Bates, sophomore right-handed pitcher. Baker's leading up the bat, so 2 on, 2 out. First pitch. Change up just a little low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball off of Abbott's glove at third. Pennington with the throw home and nailed her. What a play by left fielder Peyton Pennington. Hard ground ball. Schmidt trying to score from second, and it wasn't even close. That was a rocket shot by Pennington to cut down the runner at home to end the top of the 5th. With your Tigers up 8-4. You can hear the trucks out in the outfield revving up the engines after a good play. Okay, we're fixing to get the replay of this, I think. All right, here it is. Here comes the throw home. Great throw right on the money. All she had to do is catch it and tag. We've seen Pennington make things happen offensively, and she's showing up on the defensive side also. Yeah.
Now batting, number 24,
So McMahon is in the game as the pizzas are making it around all the way to our students around in center field now, so they're all happy. Again, Domino's Pizza compliments of the Black and Gold Club. No balls, 1 strike. Ground ball by Dempsey. Second baseman Stodmeyer fields it. Gets the out at first. So that brings Embry up to the plate. Our production manager's thinking more about that pizza than doing his job, I think, but on that last play. All right, ball 1 to Embry. It does sound good, though. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Embry slaps it on the left side. Oh, tough play. It went off of Matthews' glove. Lassie fields it and tried to make what would have been an outstanding play. Knowing the speedster Embry, she was trying to rush her throw, and it was just offline just a little bit. So Embry's at second. Come back to the top of the order to McKenna Hall.
Now batting, number 26, McKenna Hall.
Right, here's McMunn's pitch. Hall, high fly ball, left center field, left fielder drifts over. Ooh, ball about pops out of her glove, but she does hang on for the second out. Right, Pennington, after the great play defensively, is now up to bat. See if she can stay hot and get this run in. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Good speed at second, so anything that can get through the infield should score a run. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up high. She holds up. Dugout's cheering. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Up high again, 3-0. I'd expect Pennington to be taken here. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Inside, ball 4. Embry steals and is safe on the play. Great heads up. I think it kind of caught them sleeping.
Ardmore is so good.
We'll have a meeting on the mound.
Now batting, number 12, Fallon Broadway.
Broadway can get another shot here and work on putting this game away. All right, here's first pitch to Broadway. She shows bunt, pulls back. Pennington still second. Runners now at second, third. Great opportunity for Broadway to drive in some runs with 2 outs. And there's a shot. Deep center field. Oh, great running catch by the center fielder. Not sure who that is out there. Maybe Baker. But that ends the 5th inning. Score your Ardmore Lady Tigers 8, East Limestone Lady Indians 4. Close the book on Lawhorn for the night. She went 4 2/3, gave up 9 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. She faced 27 batters. Great quality start for the sophomore. Bates remains in the game. Lady Indians will have 2, 3, and 4 in their order coming up here in the top of the 6th. Kaylee Matthews, the third baseman, leading it off. So Bates toes the rubber. And here's the first pitch. Strike 1.
Serve it hot and ready.
Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to Dempsey at short. She fields and throws to Broadway for 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Going to bring up the shortstop, number 6, Mahaley Lassie. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Good job by Bates getting ahead in the count. Weak ground ball off the end of the bat by Lassie is fielded by Cadence Williams as she tosses underhand to Broadway for the 2nd out of the inning. It's going to bring up number 5, Scarlett Brown. 2 outs. Change up. Misses for ball 1. Lauren's 1-0 pitch. Low and outside, 2 balls. And the 2-0. Just outside for ball 3. Brown did have a home run in game 1, so she strike right down the middle there, 3-1. I thought we might be pitching around her a little bit with nobody on base. Lauren comes back with a good pitch for strike one. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball right back up the middle. Bates about made a good play on it. Oh, it goes off Embry's glove, but still not far enough away for Brown to advance to second. So it's a 2-out single for Brown. Going to bring up the catcher, Grace Belot. Here's the pitch. Change up in for a strike. Great first pitch change up there by Bates. Belot is 0 for 3. Here's 0-1. Strike 2. Yeah. 0-2. Brown's a runner at first. Weak ground ball back to Lauren. Great job getting the third out by Bates in the circle. So in the top of the sixth, Lady Indians did get one hit, one run stranded. So going to the bottom of the sixth, your Lady Tigers up 8-4. I don't know if y'all can hear them in the background, but these middle schoolers have had a good time out here today with their party hats on and balloons. I think they must have made a trip over to the Dollar General between games to get their party supplies. Looks like McMahon will remain in the game for the Lady Indians. For the Tigers this inning, should have Cadence Williams, Piper Abbott. Will be the first two.
Now batting number 3, Cadence Williams.
We're up mighty high. It's starting to get a little cool out here tonight. Need to be down ground level. All right, here's the first pitch. Ball misses way outside for ball one. Here's the 1-0. High and inside. Williams with the stand-up double on her last at bat. And the pitch. Inside. Whoa, he called it a strike. Looked low and in, but 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3 high. High fly ball, shallow center fielder. Baker comes in and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So Williams is retired. It's going to bring up the third baseman, Piper Abbott.
Now batting number 27.
Piper is 2 for 2 on the game. Takes strike 1 down the middle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It bounces up. One ball, one strike. And the pitch up and away for ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Fouled out of play off the right side. It'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3. Full count. Abbott pulls that one over on the football field. Don't see many get, hit that far over. Piper settles in. Ball 4 low. Abbott with the walk. Good at bat there. Going to bring up number 4, the right fielder, Sullivan Smith.
Now batting, number 4, Sullivan Smith.
Here's the first pitch. Strike 1. Abbott steals that easily. It was a strike. The pitch was a strike. Here's the 0-1. Misses just a little bit outside.
Put it in the zone.
And the pitch. Dribbled toward the second baseman. It's going to be a close play at first. Stoudemire does get the ball over the first for the out, but it does advance Abbott to third base. Bring up the shortstop, number 1, Raylan Dempsey.
Aim for the tree.
Ball high. Good to see Raylan lay off that. Has a tendency to chase those first pitch high pitches. Here's the 1-0. That one misses down low. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is low for ball 3. Will take it. And a 3-0 pitch is in for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Big Mun's 3-1. Fouled off. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball's popped up. Shallow center fielder. They're all converging. Good play by Stoudemire out. Over shoulder catch to end the bottom of the 6th with your score. Ardmore Lady Tigers 8, East Limestone 4. We need 3 outs. Bates finishing her warm-up tosses here. Hall's throw down. Good shot there by McKenna. So here we go in the top of the 7th. Tigers looking for 3 outs. The winner of this game does advance to the regionals in a week and a half. All right, here we go. Up to bat is number 14, Presley McMunn. So I have 6, 7, 8 in the Lady Indians order. So hard ground ball inside the bag at third. Pennington hustles over, but McMunn is up in for a stand-up double to lead us off here in the 7th. Brings up the second baseman, number 25, Morgan Stodmeyer. And Bates delivers. Change up for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, line drive to center field. Embry comes in and makes the play. 1 out. Those hardest balls as an outfielder are the line drives right at you to center field, and she was able to make the play for the first out. All we need is 2 more outs. And here's the first pitch. Schmidt's the batter. One ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch. Just off the plate for ball 2. I'd like to see Lauren challenge her right here. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There it is. Good pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Bates pitching. Schmidt the batter. And here's the 2-1. Fouled off. Making the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, Schmidt steps back in. Bates is ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to Abbott. She bobbles it. Oh, hesitates. Hesitated a little bit too long. I think when she first picked it up, she still had the play if she wanted it, but she looked the runner back at second. But it does keep that lead runner at second, so timeout called by Coach Nave at East Limestone. Have a runner at first, number 22, Ash. She may be the flex, not sure. She could just be a substitute. Knowing this is it for them, they've got to do all right, here we go. All right, Reese is up to bat. First pitch is a strike from Bates. Here's the 0-1. Change up just a little bit low, I guess. One ball, one strike, one out. Here in the top of the 7th. Here's your pitch. Swing and a miss. Kind of a uh-oh swing right there. She didn't mean to, and she knew it. Ball was outside. One ball, two strikes. Bates with the sign. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Pennington coming in hard. Drops it, but throws it to second. Throw it to second. We got a double play. There's a double play. That should be it. Pennington dropped the ball. There we go. Yeah, he called it. I didn't know if he would. Pennington, the ball, she came charging in for the ball, slid to make the catch, and the ball popped out of her glove. But she was able, heads up enough to throw the ball in, get the force out at third. They threw to second to get the double play that ends the ball game. Now I'm trying to figure out. Our girls are lined up. Coach King is talking to the umpire. I don't know what the. So I guess now the East Limestone coaches are coming over. All right, well, that's going to be the end of the ball game because the umpire has left the field, one of them. So your Lady Tigers win the game 8-4 against the East Limestone Lady Indians. So what does that do for us tomorrow? Starting at 10 o'clock, we have Priceville versus Brewer. Then at 12 o'clock, the winner of that game will face the East Limestone Lady Indians. And then the winner of the 12 o'clock game will face your Ardmore Tigers at 2 o'clock. Ardmore, with the win, did secure a spot in the Northwest Regional Tournament next week. We will have more about that tomorrow. We do plan on bringing you the game. 2 o'clock game will be the first one that we do. That's Ardmore's first game. But just to recap here, the Lady Tigers with the win, 8-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, just as you leave today, please pick up the trash around you.
Offensively for the Tigers,
Just a reminder, your Tigers.
Cadis Williams was 2 for 4. Piper Abbott 2 for 2. Sullivan Smith was 2 for 4. All of those had 2 hits for the Tigers. Williams led the team with 3 RBIs. Lawhorn with the win, Bates with the save. So great job. I think Lauren got the save in both games tonight. For East Limestone, McMahon had 3 hits for them to lead them offensively. The Tigers had 9 hits, whereas the Indians did out-hit us 12-9. But in the scoring column, what really matters, your Lady Tigers with the 8-4 win. I guess that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Again, shout out to